Coming to work this morning, looking all the way to the north. I mean, you could see some big lightning.
Oh, it was electrified this morning.
Yeah.
Some big rain. Didn't quite make Amarillo.
Oh.
You know, folks around here pretty disappointed, but a lot of folks really got some big rain. I'm going to look at that here coming up. In fact, let's take a look at the rainfall estimate based on our next radar, and you can definitely see it's pretty much the eastern half of the area where we had a few clusters of storms moving from north to south. So just kind of a glancing blow there for Amarillo. I think we got some out around the airport, most of the city kind of missing out. But I just want to point out some locations, especially up around Spearman, between Spearman and Stinnett, and off to the east of Borger out towards Skellytown. 1.5 to 2 inches of rain estimated. So there was some juicy stuff. And like Allie said, just a ton of lightning out there last night through the early morning. Here's what's left. Just about the time it looked like we had a little rain trying to make it into Amarillo. It's just finally dissipating. So a couple of sprinkles on the southeast side. That's about it as these kind of fall apart. Here's a live shot. I was tracking it coming in from the northeast, but really all we have is just some remnant cloud cover. And when I back out a little bit, take a look from Lake Meredith, you can really see what's happened here. The top part of the storm is still there, but you know, the bottom part and certainly the precipitation has all dissipated. So we have some leftover clouds there at the top, but the actual rainfall has kind of shut off. It did help to keep temperatures a few degrees cooler. We're at 81 right now in Amarillo. Down at Tulia, some clouds there, 77 degrees. Dalhart not too bad at 78. And then we hit the 80s and even 90 degrees around Canadian, where sunshine is really starting to take hold. The moisture supply still with us, still have our dew points in the 50s and 60s. But when we take a look at our model run for later today and this evening, it looks pretty quiet. You know, this model says, all right, about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, maybe a couple of isolated small little showers or thunder showers developing, maybe one up around Clayton, a few out in New Mexico. But I think today and tonight we're kind of trimming rain chances back for the time being. The moisture supply that has just been so persistent, it's going to be back again tomorrow, really the next couple of days. It might thin out just a little bit. High pressure aloft right out in here where you see it so clear, starting to build in a little bit. That's going to affect things today and probably tomorrow. I think tomorrow is going to be our warmest day. Temperatures kind of peaking in the, let's call it upper 90s. We've got Amarillo at 96. Some locations probably going to be up around 98 or 99. Try to keep it in double digits, but a hot day tomorrow. But it also looks like that high pressure is going to start to retreat. By tomorrow evening, we have a chance of some more scattered storms, and that will last really going into the weekend. So we got about 20% tomorrow and Friday. Look at Saturday, 30%. Tuesday, we're up 30%. Couple of things going on. We have a frontal boundary coming in. Friday night into Saturday. Can you handle some 80s in July? I think we'll have that for a couple days. And again, the rain chances. Just how long this lasts, well, that remains to be seen. But we have some indications. Our 8 to 14 day outlook. That gets us all the way almost to the last week of July. That's above normal rainfall. And look at this. We even have a little strip there that same time period with temperatures running just a little bit below normal. So can't complain about that. 95 today as the rain kind of dissipates. Tomorrow 97, and then we see the storm chances going up. Friday, a very typical day at 92, but there's that front. And this weekend, daytime temperatures in the 80s with rain chances going up. I mean, this summer so far has been unusual. You know, think about the last few summers where, man, we're hitting triple numbers. It's dried out, and we just, you know, we're ready for a break. We're in pretty good shape.
I'm so glad. Yeah, it's been so nice.
It has.
Thanks so much, Dave.
You bet.